Okay. Hi, my name is Vanessa Howie. I'm a double certified personal trainer. One of my certifications, ISSA. And here's the other, ACE certified. Now, the main reason I am doing this video series is to show individuals that I either have trained in the past or people that don't know that I do training. I don't get a lot of client hours in at the gym that I work. Not that it's a bad place or anything. I just don't have a lot of clients. And so thought I would make this video to help boost some of the business that I might get, whether inside the gym or otherwise. Okay. Now, there are a series of exercises, about 5, that I'll be taking you through today. One will be a dip with a toe reach into an overhead press. I'll be using a pair of 5-pound dumbbells for that. And I'll be holding both in my hands, one in one hand, one in the other. And the arm that does not do anything is just going to be holding the weight. So that shoulder will be working. It's just going to be in an isometric contraction. A hook and an uppercut. I am not an expert on doing hooks and uppercuts in the traditional kickboxing era or arena. So what I know, I have learned from seeing DVDs, reading, and observing. I am not certified in that. I'm just showing you the exercises that I have learned. And the exercises that I have learned to really tone the arms, some of them are the hooks and uppercuts. So, just so you know, I'm just showing you that. A squat with a figure 8. I'll be using a single 5-pound dumbbell for that. An exercise that I saw Kathy Friedrich do, and I was like, this is a lot of fun. She calls it rocket shoots. And I'll be putting that into this exercise video as well. I'll be doing a modification on the bench that you see over here with a mat. And I'll also be doing a floor-based one for those that can get down on the floor and want to do it that way. And I'll be doing a modified burpee. Now those that can do a regular burpee, that's fine. I just don't happen to have the knee strength to be able to jump up and to do that burpee. So I'm going to show the modified burpee for those that do have the strength to go to a step, get that done. And they don't necessarily have to put the jump in there. I'm not going to be putting the jump in there, but I will try to raise my hands while I'm doing it. Okay? So, without further ado, okay, so there's a dip with toe reach into an overhead press. So, what we're going to do is the leg and arm that are going to be working are going to be the one that are going to be closest to the camera. Okay, so this leg is going to dip back. This arm is going to reach as the leg dips back. It's going to reach for the opposite toe, the front foot. And when I come up from that dip, this same arm is going to press overhead. So this side of the body is doing a lot of movement. It's going to jack that heart rate. Now this side of the body is still working because the front leg is going to have all the weight when he goes to do that dip. And this arm is going to hold this dumbbell in an isometric contraction. So literally all 4 limbs are going to be exercising here. Okay, so you have a dip, reach for the toe, bring the arm up, push into the front heel to get that back foot up there, push, push. On a dip or a lunge, you want to be sure that the front foot is the one that has the weight. And notice that I'm hinging from my hips. I'm not crashing over. I have my chest lifted. Everything is up tight and back. This is the last one I'm doing on this side. Okay, turning around, and I'm doing the other leg. Want to make sure I have plenty of room back there. Okay, dip, reach, bring the arm up, back leg up, push the front arm up. Front arm meaning the one closest to the camera. Dip, reach, and there are times where on one side of the body you need a little more time to balance yourself, as you see me doing here, instead of just one fluid movement like this. Okay? It's not uncommon to have that happen. Well, we all have what's called a good side, or a bad side, or a weak side. It happens. Okay. This is the hook and uppercut. I'll show you a front view and a side view. Okay? Okay, so guard stance, hook, upper. No, sorry, scratch that one. It's hook and upper. I keep forgetting the foot that's in front. That arm does the hook. I'm sorry. So, brace the core, hook, pivot that back foot, upper. Hook, upper. Put strength into the back hip when you do it. Hook, upper. Hook, upper. Hook, upper. Now I'm going to show you from this angle. Guard stance, hook, upper. Hook, upper. Hook, upper. Once again, I'm not the most knowledgeable professional on hooks and uppercuts. This is the way I've seen it performed by those professionals. I thought I did pretty good though. You're welcome to comment if you like. Okay, squat with a figure 8. Okay, good. Okay, I'll show you a front and a side view, because with this one some people may get just a hair confused. Okay, feet about hip distance apart. This is the only weight that you need, the single 5-pound weight, okay? So, your squat, I've taught it in the other videos. Weight in the heels, stick the booty out there, bend the knees. There you go. As you're standing, push the weight into your heels to get yourself up. There's your squat, okay? That was a 5-second refresher or 10-second refresher. So, you have your squat in there, weight at chest. Now what you're going to do, in your mind's eye, think that you have to paddle on one side and then paddle on the other, like you're in a canoe or a little boat or something. So, paddle, center, paddle, center, paddle, center. There's your figure 8. Paddle, center, paddle, center. Stick your booty out there. Paddle, center, paddle, center. Now, I noticed with my knees that when I would go to one side, like this, that this knee would have a tendency to torque or pivot towards that side. If it doesn't bother you, it's okay. Try, if you can, to keep, yeah, I was a little too far back there. Try to keep, if you can, your lower body in that proper squat. Okay? I'm going to show you from a side view so that you can see what the difference looks like from front to side. So, squat, paddle, squat and paddle, squat and paddle. You have to keep the core in tight when you're doing this. If not, everything can fall apart. Your form will suffer, the knees will torque more, you'll wind up doing this scooping motion deeper. If your core is not tight, then the weight will carry you down there. And the deeper that you paddle, the less you get momentum if you are paddling. So you paddle on the surface and it gives you a little more momentum to get through that. So paddle on the surface, paddle on the surface, paddle on the surface. And if you're a beginner at this exercise, just do it without weight with the range of motion. Okay? Don't squat as deep, or just put your hands together and do this motion here. That's fine too. Okay, rocket shoots. I'm going to show beginner modification. Okay, good. And then I'm going to go on the floor and show the other modifications. I'm going to actually bring this a little further out. There we go. Hi. Okay, side view. For those that have back problems, hands behind here. Everyone else, you can be here and do this, okay? Now because I've had that hip injury, I'm going to put my hands back there. So, if you can, raise the knees up here, the feet up. If not, then the feet can stay on the floor. For the beginners, feet can stay on the floor and go in, out, in, out. Both upper and lower will go in and out. In, out. The upper will go in up a little bit. The lowers will come in more. For those that have more, in, out, in, out, in, out. For the advanced people, you will bring your knees in and shoot your legs all the way out like this. And have your hands like that, okay? Now, I'm going to show the same version here on the floor. Here's beginner, okay, intermediate. Now you can have your hands up here if you want. I just happen to need them for my hip and my back. Advanced, shoot it all the way out there, okay? Shoot it all the way out. Okay. Double checking the camera here. Okay, looks like I have some time and some battery left. Last exercise. Okay. For the modified burpee, I'll show you beginner, intermediate, and advanced for the modified burpee. Okay? Now okay, so I'm not going to hit it. There's a ceiling fan above me and I want to make sure I don't hit it. For beginners, legs are straight. Reach from the hips down, walk out, out, in. You do not have to walk this far out. If this is the furthest you can go, that's fine. I have no problem with that. Let me walk this towards the TV more. That's the furthest that you can go out, that's good. That's okay. No problem. And so for intermediate, now you can either do this motion here, and then come up, or, and then up. Now for beginners, even when you walk back, you still want to come up top like that, okay? You do not have to hop, but at least raise your hands up in the air. When you raise the hands up in the air, it helps to spike the heart rate. And even though your lower body's not jumping, it still helps to accelerate because the lower body's moving and then the upper body's moving. Lower body's moving and then the upper body's moving. So it's called peripheral heart action, which means you're combining your upper and lower body workouts, or you're doing lower body and then you move on to upper body immediately after. And so that is a more effective way of training for a lot of people than just standing there doing a bicep curl for 10 minutes, or however long you do it. For advanced, hop it up, hop it in, up. Hop it out, hop it in, up. Okay? That was tough. That really was tough. I do hope that you have enjoyed this exercise set that I've done today. Yeah, I'm a little bit out of breath. Those burpees get you. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button. Please subscribe if you want. Ask me questions. And I'll be putting a link in the description below, the website where you can contact me and ask me questions, contact me about my services, training services, or what have you. So I hope you enjoyed this workout, and have a good day. Bye.